My roommate sold my parking spot to our neighbor without asking. Why is she shocked I changed the Wi-Fi password? I pay $1,850 a month for my half of the rent. This includes one assigned parking spot that I specifically negotiated for when we moved in. My roommate Kelly pays $1,650 because she doesn't have a car. Last Monday, I came home from a 12-hour shift at the hospital to find a Tesla in my spot. Not visiting. I knocked on Kelly's door. Someone's in my parking spot. Oh yeah, I rented it to Marcus from 4B. He was desperate and offering good money. She said this like she was telling me about the weather. Casual, no big deal. You rented my parking spot? You work nights half the week. It's just sitting empty. For when I come home from those night shifts. Kelly waved her hand dismissively. You can use street parking on those days. Marcus is paying $300 a month. I stood there processing this. She'd sold my parking spot and wasn't even planning to tell me until I discovered it myself. Where's my $300 then? What do you mean? You sold my spot for $300. Where's my money? Kelly laughed. Actually laughed. I'm the one who arranged it. I did the work. Besides, it's going toward household expenses. What household expenses? The new air fryer I bought last week. The air fryer that she bought without asking. That I'd never use because I meal prep. Cost $179. So you sold my parking spot to buy yourself an air fryer? It's for both of us. I don't even eat fried food, Kelly. She rolled her eyes. You're being dramatic. Marcus already paid for 3 months up front. 3 months. $900 of my parking spot she'd already pocketed. I went back outside, where Marcus was now unloading groceries from his Tesla. Nice guy, actually. Showed me the text conversation with Kelly where she said she owned both parking spots and was renting out the extra one. She said she never uses it. Marcus explained. I didn't know it was yours. How much are you actually paying? $400 a month. She said it was a deal because building spots usually go for $500. Kelly had not only stolen my spot, but was skimming $100 off the top. I took screenshots of Marcus's texts and went back inside. Kelly was in the kitchen using her air fryer. Marcus is paying $400, not $300. Her face didn't even change. Finder's fee. That night, I had to park 4 blocks away and walk home at 3 a.m. after my shift. Got honked at by some drunk guys, stepped in something questionable, and found a parking ticket on my windshield the next morning because apparently I was too close to a hydrant in the dark. $75 ticket. Kelly's response? That's why you should be more careful where you park. I called our landlord. Turns out subletting parking spots is explicitly forbidden in our lease. He was pissed. If I catch anyone else in that spot, I'm evicting all of you. I told Kelly about the conversation. She accused me of trying to get us evicted out of spite. That evening, Marcus knocked on our door with his keys. Your landlord called me. I need to return these. He threatened legal action. Kelly glared at me. Happy? You just cost us $1,200. But here's where Kelly made a tactical error. See, the internet is in my name. I pay the bill. She Venmos me her half. It's been this arrangement since we moved in because she had bad credit and couldn't get approved for services. That night, I changed the WiFi password. The next morning started with pounding on my door at 7 a.m. The Wi-Fi isn't working. That's weird, I said, sipping my coffee. I have a Zoom presentation in an hour. Better figure that out then. Her face went red. What's the new password? Oh, I maximized our resources. I sold the Wi-Fi access to Marcus for $50 a month. He seemed grateful since his apartment has a terrible connection. You can't sell our Wi-Fi. Why not? You sold my parking spot. That's different. I need Wi-Fi to work. And I need parking to get to work. For 3 days, Kelly used her phone as a hotspot, burning through her data plan in hours. She begged me for the password. Just until my presentation is done. Park in my spot and I'll consider it. I don't have a car. Then I guess you don't need the Wi-Fi. Day 4, Kelly caved, knocked on my door with an envelope. Here's $400. Marcus's first month. That's not enough. You said he paid $400, plus your $100 finder's fee, plus my $75 parking ticket, plus compensation for the 4 nights I had to search for parking. Compensation? For parking on the street? $50 per night. Same rate you charged Marcus daily. She did the math. $775? That's insane. That's business. You maximized our resources, remember? The air fryer was only $179. Should have thought about that before you sold something that wasn't yours. She handed over $775 in bitter, crumpled 20s. I gave her the WiFi password for exactly 1 month. 1 month? That's what you paid for. $775 covers last month's parking spot rental, damages, and 1 month of Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi bill is only $80. My half is $40.